Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are well. So today's video is sponsored by Skylight and I am super excited to share with you all my honest review of the Skylight Calendar Max. This is not just a calendar. It's a super cool smart family hub that keeps everything in one place. It's designed to manage the chaos so you can stress less and do more. It keeps your household organized by managing schedules, routines, chores, grocery lists, and so much more. Now, while my family is small, it's only myself, my husband, and our puppy August. We still have a lot to keep up with, like household chores, workout routines, social events, travel, and of course, keeping up with Augie's care. So I've been really looking forward to bringing this into our home to keep us organized and manage our schedules with ease. So let's go ahead and unbox this and set it up so I can show you guys how we use the Skylight Calendar Max. First of all, I really love this colorful packaging, and everything was neatly packaged and secure and arrived safely, so that's great. When you open up the box, you'll see the Calendar Max itself, which has this beautiful 27-inch vibrant touchscreen. Right away, I noticed how sleek and modern the calendar is. I love that it's not bulky and feels like something that fits naturally into your home, like a piece of decor but with major functionality. It also comes with the mounting bracket and screws, as this calendar is designed to be mounted on your wall, and then you also get the power adapter as you'll have to plug the calendar in. I know it will blend beautifully into our space, so let's go ahead and set it up. So this calendar can be mounted vertically or horizontally. We decided to mount ours horizontally because we thought this would look best in our space. We decided to mount the calendar right here in our hallway between the kitchen and bedroom since we pass this area multiple times a day. So setup was super easy. The instructions were very easy to follow and it came with everything you needed to set up this calendar. So we just followed the instructions and we were pretty much good to go. So once we got the calendar on the wall, we just plugged it in and it came right on. It was such a nice, beautiful display. And I love the fact that it came with this frame to really give it that nice put together look. We connected to Wi-Fi very easily and we were set up and ready. So the next thing we did was just connect our calendar to our Skylight app. Then once we were connected, we were able to sync all of our calendars to the device. Skylight syncs with most major calendars like Google, Apple, Outlook, Cozy, and more. I synced our Google Calendar, which currently includes our social events, bill schedules, and any other appointments we need to keep track of. I literally just logged into my Google account and it synced right away. So now that we're all set up, I'm going to go ahead and show you some of my favorite features and how this calendar works. So once you sync your preferred calendar, all of your events will pop up on your calendar screen. So one of my favorite things about this calendar are the different ways you can view it. So right now I currently have it in weekly view, which is my personal favorite, but you can also view it in monthly view if you would like to see it in a more broader view, which is great if you're planning out for events further out. You can also view it in daily view if you just want to see what's going on your day-to-day. And then you can also get really granular and see schedule view where you can see your events hour by hour, which is also really great for getting into those details. Another really cool thing about this calendar that I love is being able to create multiple color-coded profiles for everyone in your household. So as you can see, I have a couple of different colors happening here. I went ahead and created multiple profiles for myself. So I created myself a personal profile and a work profile. I also created Jared a profile and our puppy August a profile as well. I also created us a family fun profile. So any events that we have that are more fun or eventful, we're going to see them in orange. And then I also have travel, so that way we know that we actually are traveling somewhere, in pink. So the cool thing about this also is that you can assign events to multiple profiles. So if you see some of my events are blended, I was able to assign them to myself, to Jared, and to our travel calendar. I can also assign us going to the dog park as Augie, myself, and my husband going to the dog park together. So it's just really cool to see everything at a glance. Everyone has their own color. Everyone has their own profile. The color-coded profiles could be especially helpful for families who have multiple kids. Not only is it fun to see a colorful calendar and have your own personalized profile, but it also keeps you on track with keeping track of who needs to do what and when. Another great part about the profiles is that you can actually filter out the calendar to see only your profile if you wish. So if I just wanted to see my personal calendar, I can unselect all of the profiles and only select my personal calendar, so I can only see what I have going on personally. If I wanted to select and see what Augie has to do this week, I can just select Augie and then I can see what he has planned for the week as well. The great part about this calendar is the flexibility. You can add events right here from the calendar, or you can add them from your Skylight app using your phone. Let's go ahead and add an event right here on the calendar. So we'll just add an event. Let's just say dinner with friends. We can schedule this for 6:30. We'll just add this to the fun calendar, as this is something fun that we typically do. And then yeah, it won't repeat, won't need a countdown for that. And then we will just save it here. And voila, pops up, dinner with friends Friday night at 6:30. So another cool part about adding events to your calendar is that you can add countdowns to your calendar. So we're going to a concert later on this week that we're super excited about. So underneath the concert, I went ahead and added a countdown. So now we can see the concert is in 5 days at the top of our calendar, just to kind of add a little bit more excitement to our week. So let's talk a little bit about tasks. So on the task tab, this is where you can add routines and chores. This part is also a favorite of mine because this is really going to help us really keep track of our routines and really keep us accountable to accomplishing our goals. So as you can see here, we added a couple of routines and goals here. So under Augie's profile, we just have feed Augie as a routine for morning and evening because we feed him twice a day. My husband and I always find ourselves asking each other if we fed Augie yet. So this is going to help us really remember if I need to feed him, he needs to feed him in the morning and the evening time. So currently we've already fed Augie for the morning. So this one is checked off. But tonight we will go ahead and check off when we feed him later on this evening. Okay, so under Jared's profile, we just have a couple of different routines and chores. So for today, the only thing on his routine list is to walk Augie because he walks Augie around the same time every single day. And then chores are something that you don't necessarily do on a routine basis, but are things that you need to take care of. And then for me, I also added a chore for me today is a quick home clean because we are having guests over later on today. So I went ahead and added a quick home clean. And then once you complete your chore, it's really cool because you get a little celebration once you complete all your tasks. So really, really nice feature there. This is especially fun if you have kids because this not only is just fun to get a celebration when you complete your tasks, but it also helps establish routines and healthy habits for your kids as they grow up and learn responsibility. So another cool part about routines and tasks is that you can assign rewards for completing these routines and tasks. So for example, I made some sample rewards here that we can work our way up to achieve for completing our goals. I did a new toy for Augie, pick movie night for Jared, and then a fancy dinner day for me because why not? Once I earn 20 stars for completing my task, I will be able to redeem my stars for a fancy dinner date. This is really cool, especially if you have kids and want to start teaching them responsibility and the importance of routines. This really incentivizes them completing those tasks. Okay, let's talk about the meal. So this part is going to be especially helpful for us because we are always asking, what's for dinner? What you want to eat tonight? So this is going to alleviate a lot of that and help us proactively plan whether we need to cook, get takeout, all right here in one spot for us based on our schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what the meal feature does because it's really a game changer. So using the meal feature is very simple. You have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and also a snack. They give you meal ideas also from recipes. So for example, not sure what to have for lunch today. I'm going to go ahead and come to the recipes, and maybe a grilled cheese sounds really good. So I'm going to add a grilled cheese to my lunch. For dinner, taco sounds really good, so I'm going to go ahead and add tacos. You can also type in whatever you would like to add under new entry. What are we eating? You just type in what you want to eat. You can add ingredients or instructions here. Save to recipes, so that way it's all there for you. Next time you want to have this meal, it'll be saved right here in your calendar for you. And the meals that you plan show up at the top of your calendar days, which is really cool to see. Okay, let's go down to lists. So this list feature is also really great because I always need a running grocery list, and I love the fact that I can sync this grocery list from this calendar to my phone. Being that we place our calendarmax right outside our kitchen, this is going to be really great with keeping up with what we're missing. Anytime I go to the store and my husband needs something, he can always use his Skylight app to add things that he needs from the store also. So while I'm there, I'm just able to pick it up for him without having the back and forth of what do you need from the store. We just can keep our running list right here so that way when we go, we don't forget anything. I also really like having a to-do list here because sometimes we just forget to do things, right? So I love the fact that I'm able to just walk up to the calendar, add a quick to-do, and then I'm good to go. There's also a Calendar Plus subscription that helps you get the most out of your calendar. There's this really cool feature called Sidekick that allows you to forward emails from your email address to your calendar, and it automatically populates the event on your calendar from that email. I recently used this feature to add the concert to our calendar. All I had to do was go into my email, find our ticket confirmation, send it to the calendar, and it automatically populated on here with the date, time, and location that the concert is at. I also used it to add my nail appointment next week to the calendar by forwarding my nail booking confirmation to the calendar, putting my name in the subject line so it assigned it to my profile, and then it popped up on the calendar, easy breezy and quick. That's exactly what I need. Calendar Plus also allows you to use Magic Import, which is probably the coolest thing I have seen on a calendar thus far. So you can send important dates to add to your calendar by forwarding like school emails. So say you have like a school event going on, you can send the email just like I did for my nail appointment and for the concert, and it'll add it to your calendar. You can also send like photos of like flyers. Say you have like an actual in-person flyer, you can take a picture of it and send it to your calendar, and it will upload it onto your calendar for you. Saves you so much time, and it is just a really great feature. Another cool thing you can do with Calendar Plus is pull recipes from websites, add them to your grocery list, and even order them on Instacart from that grocery list, which is super cool. So overall, I am really loving this calendar so far, and I cannot wait to make it a daily routine in our lives. Even though it's just the three of us, I can absolutely see why families love this, from the chores to the rewards to the magic imports with Calendar Plus. It is just a game changer to any lifestyle, creating organization and order in all of our lives. Skylight Calendar Max is the all-in-one smart calendar designed for modern family life. To try it yourself, visit the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen. Thank you so much to Skylight for sponsoring today's video, and until next time, I will see you guys later.